Am I weak? Fuck! Hello. I am going to be streaming Dream Daddy today. I never did finish finding my daddy. And I think that... Shit fire, bro. I think that today I might just do my finale stream of it if I can get to the end. So I can round this one off. Holy cow. I do not know what I've done to, like, fully enrage the alcohol gods. I haven't been drinking this one enough, I guess. Holy shit. I want to make an amaretto sour before I start, but I don't have ice. Can't open my amaretto. Ugh. This is actually the whole stream. It's just Dream Daddy background of me trying to open an amaretto bottle. Please. What did I do? Do I have anything to grit this with? I don't think I do. Shit, bro. Shit. I don't know if you can even hear me right now. I assume you can. But that's ooh, maybe am I quieter than the game right now? There we go. Or actually, let me turn that back up. And then I'll just turn myself up. Yeah, that should be better. What the fuck, man? All right. All right, I got it. Still good. Alright. Let me put that back for a second. And ounce and a half pour of this. Shit, bro. He was on there. I don't know what I did to upset you. Thank you for forgiving me. Alright, that. I'm gonna take. Crack open this new bottle plantation. Two ounces of that. Put that back. Don't I? Everything's fucking expensive though right now. Kind of hard. It's kind of hard to justify. I forgot I made lemon. They're not. That's great. That's not ice. Fuck it. It's not really gonna be sour anyway, because I don't have any aquafaba to really get the broth. So why don't I see if this makes fake broth? Just put a little bit of this lime sherbet in with my lemon cordial, my amaretto, whatever. Call that a fucked up sour. Yep, because I done fucked up. But I want some kind of drink today. I haven't drank a lot the last few months. So I figured I've got to figure out something to do for a bartending stream soon. Maybe it'll get the juices flowing. God. That's nasty. All right, let's get to it. We've got this guy here. Hey, buddy. So I have a favor to ask. Robert invited me over for dinner. And I know it's kind of a faux pas to invite another bro, but I've known the guy for years and I still can't get a good read on him. And I know it's gonna be super awkward if I go by myself. Will you please come with me? I love food. Especially love food that's free. And I don't know why you're so sweaty over cooking, but sure. Yeah, dude, I'm down. Thank you! I really hope that's a sweat of relief. Eat that dinner. That doesn't sound too bad. I could definitely go for free food. But why is Craig being so apprehensive? Does he know something about Robert that I don't? I hurry up and reply before my dad brain can work itself into a paranoia spiral. Yeah, dude, I'm down. Thank you! Craig and I decide to meet up before heading over to Robert's place. You know what it needs, actually. Now I'm sitting here. Well, it needs orgeat. I don't have orgeat. But I do have some simple. So, Craig's waiting on my porch, bottle of white wine in hand. It needs sweet. I've got too much tart in it somehow. I need that. I need it to sweeten up. That'll probably help it. That does help it a lot. Oh my God.
Bro!
Earth, boy, am I glad to see you. Likewise, man. Classy of you to bring wine.
Nice.
It's not wine, it's sparkling apple cider. Robert literally has a wine cellar, so I think he's good. Wow. Or at least, I think he has a wine cellar. I'm genuinely unsure if he is telling the truth or not. I can never tell with him. Thank God it's not just me. I never know. He's so deadpan about everything. I usually just laugh it off, but man, that guy is an enigma. We start walking over to Robert's house. Does Robert even know how to cook? I have sincere doubts about whether he even knows how to shave properly or iron his shirts. I feel like you learn to cook after you learn those two first.
Dude.
One time I saw him grab a hot dog from a trash can. I mean, it was at the very top of the trash can, like sitting above it, but still, if he were on trial, I think the jury would define that as in the trash. In his defense, I've definitely considered grabbing food from the top of the trash before. Well, yeah, I think we've all considered it, but the difference is that Robert actually did it. True. Maybe he's the enlightened one. Maybe we're holding ourselves back. We arrive at Robert's house and ring the doorbell, but the door won't chime. Must be broken. Craig knocks on the door a few times. Since when does Robert have a dog? I don't know, that's weird. I can hear Robert just inside. 1 second. This is uncharted territory, Earth. What if he's the one making barking noises and there is no dog? Don't say that. We're not even inside yet.
Nice.
Finally, the door opens. Robert looks a little surprised to see me. Earth. Didn't know you'd be tagging along.
Oh.
Did Craig not tell Robert I was coming? Come on, Craig. I can leave if there's not.
Oh.
Nah, it's fine. Come on in. We enter Robert's living room, which is surprisingly really nice. Super messy, but still nice. Make yourselves at home. We can still hear barking from the other room. I didn't know you have a dog, Robert. Oh yeah, it's Betsy. Have to put her up when guests are over. She'll calm down a bit.
Nice.
What kind of dog is she? Pitbull. Rescued her from a dog fighting ring a few years back. She hates strangers. If I let her out right now, I'd probably have to take you both to the ER. Craig and I make eye contact. He raises an eyebrow at me. Oh, okay. Anyways, dinner should be ready in a minute. Hope you guys like ossobuco. Robert leaves the room, presumably to go to the kitchen. Craig leans in and whispers, Was the dog fighting thing real or was he kidding? I don't know.
Hey!
What's ossobuco? I don't know. Did he make up that word? Until I have ossobuco in front of me, we can only assume so. We sit in silence for a second, taking in Robert's living room. Are we about to get sawed?
Oh.
Nah, usually you wake up in those situations. We voluntarily walked into one.
Nice.
Robert finally walks into the room carrying 3 paper plates of steaming food like a waiter. I don't have a dining table. Don't trust him. So we're eating here.
Hey.
Also, I don't have real people plates. Hope that's okay. I think that might be rice, but I double clicked somehow. I don't know how to go back. It's fine. Does this have the transcript? Nope. But it could also be pasta. Guess there's only one way to find out. I take a bite.
Nice.
Oh my god. I take another bite. The medley of flavors in the dish is amazing. The meat is so tender, and the risotto, I think that's what it is. So creamy. Robert, this is really incredible. You cooked this? I fished it out of a dumpster behind a restaurant. Or at least I think it was a restaurant.
Bro!
Can you believe people just throw this stuff away? Almost gagged. I'm kidding. I look over at Craig, who looks wary but still has his mouth full. He gives Robert a thumbs up. Glad you like it.
Oh.
Where did you learn to cook like this? Worked at a restaurant in Spain for a hot second. Is he messing with us? I decide to play along. You lived in Spain? After I dropped out of college, I went backpacking through Europe, crashing on couches, sleeping in hostels, wherever. Totally broke. Worked a couple of odd jobs wherever I could to scrape together some cash. One night, I'm eating dinner in this little restaurant just outside of Madrid. I go to pay and realize I spent the last of my money on booze the night before. I'm in the middle of ditching when the manager catches me and puts me to work in the kitchen. Long story short, They ended up liking me so much they offered me a job. Why not, right? Started living with some distant relatives on my ma's side. Over the course of 2 years, I worked my way up from busboy to sous chef. Learned a lot. Greg and I wait for the punchline. What night watchman did he swindle to get back to the States? Who did he con in a game of poker in the back room of a speakeasy for safe passage in the crew quarters of a cargo ship? Anyway, I still love to cook. I don't know what's real anymore, but this food's so good I kinda don't care. That's amazing. Mm-hmm. It really is. To be totally honest, I wasn't exactly expecting gourmet cooking here, especially not served on paper plates. I don't care about presentation. If the food is good, it should speak for itself. Alcohol down the wrong pipe. Oh god. This Osabuco is screaming for itself. Paper plates are just as good as regular plates if you double them up. Huh? Mm-hmm. Hey, is it bad if I ask for seconds? Mm-hmm. Help yourself, but save room for dessert. I made lemon berry sovereign. Oh. Well, aren't you just full of... Craig looks over at me.
Hey.
Surprises? Robert winks. You bet I am.
Oh.
You can come over for dinner anytime.
Hey.
Craig. I'm gonna go get seconds. Me too. After consuming way more Osabuco than my body could handle, and then really ensuring a later food coma with a generous serving of whatever sovereign was, Greg and I decide to head out. Oh. Thanks for coming. I'm making an attempt to be more social. Well, we're always happy to stop by if you want company. Especially if there's Osabuco involved.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Well, you know what? We're going after Damien. So that's where we're going. Oh, just a sec. I mean, I kind of want this to be the end of the series, so maybe it's fine to just stop here. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do it. I'm sure there's gonna be in-game stuff too, right? Ever since we had that picnic in the graveyard, Damien and I have been spending a lot of time together. We go on nighttime strolls pretty regularly. He was so impressed with the first letter I wrote him that he insisted we only communicate by post instead of through dad book. I initially protested, but he gave me one of his old signet rings to use as a seal for my letters, and I just couldn't say no. Hanging out with that got that again? Please, Amanda, you know his name. And yes. Huh? Be honest with me here, Pops. Is he actually a vampire? I remember you inviting him over to our household that one time, and I've seen The Lost Boys, and I honestly would have preferred trying to see if he could have walked through the threshold of our home under his own power. Yes, Amanda, I have become Damien's familiar. I am compelled under his curse. I'm sorry, sweetie. Turn into a bat. I don't think... What's the point of being a vampire if you can't turn into a bat? Well, okay. I'm off. Are you taking the car or are you flying off into the night on the leathery wings of a bat? One of those. Well, I'm out. Can you throw away the garlic bread that's in the freezer so I don't die? That would be great. I'm keeping it there as insurance. You understand, right? That's my girl. All right, quick reminder, seeing I've forgotten to say it so far, we are raising money for the ASAN, that is the Autistic Self-Advocacy Network. We are trying to make sure that autistic peoples have the right to self-determination. There are bad actors out there right now trying to make registries for autistic people, or trying to like make bad laws and research around autistic people, and I think it would be really good if that didn't happen and good laws and research were made around autistic people instead. I'm gonna go ahead and post in the chat a link for you to go to if you would like to donate. You can also, which I didn't pin it, I should pin it too. You should also, did I pin R&R? God dang it. Not what I wanted to pin. Unpin that message. There we go. Pin that message. So you can go to that link and give any amount of money to the cause. That would be really great. At $1,000, we'll be doing a TTRPG one-shot, which you can actually vote towards. I actually voted some money towards it myself. So yeah, that's like, I just donated some money towards I believe the Ghibli Fantasy. So maybe you want to see the Ghibli Fantasy, maybe you want to see the murder mystery, or maybe you want to see something else. Maybe you want to see that sci-fi. Anyway, donate towards it. I also have added a $5 for 10 push-ups redemption. So you can redeem that if you'd like. That is an option. Now, $5 for 10 push-ups. Those will be redeemed during exercise streams only, which we haven't had any yet. That is one of the milestones that I start doing those weekly. So it could be a cool thing if everybody just gave $5 to get us to that goal, where I'd have a shit ton of push-ups that I'd have to do, that I would just have to do. So I don't know if that's something that interests you. That's something you could use it for. But we'll continue with the game now. Damien and I walk along the water's edge, chatting. Damien's cloak. He hates it when people call it a cape. Damien's cloak flutters behind him in the breeze. This is gonna seem like a silly question, but why do goths wear black? Gothic subculture has always been associated with death. So it would make sense that the style surrounding it would be greatly influenced by mourning. Interestingly enough, though, was that in the Victorian era, Queen Victoria herself mourned the death of her late husband for 10 whole years, wearing black for the rest of her life. If that's not golf, I don't know what is.
I have another question.
Oh.
Go ahead.
How are you so comfortable with death? You mentioned in the graveyard that it helps you appreciate your life or something?
I've experienced several losses over the course of my life, but I truly believe the only manageable way to cope with it is to accept that death is simply a part of living. It's the single universal truth for every human who has ever lived. I am going to die. You are going to die. And life carries on without us.
Doesn't that make you feel scared?
Not at all. Without the advances of modern science, death was everywhere in the Victorian era, and yet funerals were major social functions. Victorians were obsessed with memories, with mementos of their loved ones, even going so far as to take elaborately staged photographs of their dead relatives.
Oh.
The minutiae of mourning was so complex that there were set periods of grieving that were deemed acceptable based on who in your life had passed. Now, we don't have any of that. If you lose someone, you end up feeling lost yourself because we have no modern equivalent of those formalities. We need to allow ourselves time to grieve, to feel that loss fully, but not allow it to consume us. So no, I am not afraid of death. I believe it is a waste to spend your life dreading the end of it. The time we have here is brief and fleeting, and occasionally cruel, but it is at all times precious. To stare death in the face and live despite that, I think, is a noble existence. Let's save the morning for the day.
Wow, that's beautiful. I can see the moonlight and the bay glint off Damien's eyes. He smiles. We turn to the harbor and watch ships pass, breathing in the salty sea air. I look into Damien again and can't help but be entranced by his charm, his mystery. I find everything about him so fascinating. I lean in closer to Damien, closing my eyes as I do so.
I'm so sorry, I have to take this.
Damien steps away from me to answer his phone.
Oh no, I hope it isn't Lucian again.
After speaking in hushed tones for a few moments, Damien returns to me. Everything okay?
What?
There's an emergency.
Lucian?
Oh, thankfully, but I must take my leave.
Oh, okay. Is there anything I can do to help?
They'd still have to stick together, right?
You know it.
Then come. There isn't time to waste.
After a short drive in silence, we arrive at a rundown building on the outskirts of town. Where are we?
It's better if I just show you.
I push the surprisingly heavy door open and find myself in the dimly lit waiting room. A few rickety chairs line the walls, and there doesn't seem to be anyone behind the front desk. There are a few paintings and pictures on the wall, but they're so nondescript I'm still unsure of what kind of place this even is.
It's a vet.
Wait here for a moment. I'll be right back. Damien walks off. One sec. Damien walks off down a corridor, his boot heels echoing through the halls of this seemingly empty building. Distant howls echo from some place I can't see, and there's a faint scratching sound, like claws on tile. I cautiously peek down the hall and find stall after stall of scared-looking dogs. A few of them notice me and skitter up to the chain-link fence, sticking their noses through to sniff at the air. What have I gotten myself into? Suddenly, the lights shut off. I panic, unsure of where I am or how I can get out. I stumble through the darkness, my breathing getting heavier and heavier. Damien? The lights finally turn back on. Hey, sailor. Mary? What are you doing here? You aren't here for the fight club? I don't want to get punched in the face. Great, because this is an animal shelter. Oh, what? You take care of stray animals, and then people adopt the stray animals. Didn't you see the pets when you walked in? Oh, sorry, I didn't really expect to see you volunteering at an animal shelter.
Ugh.
Wow! Okay, kid, way to put me in a box. Dames, you hear this baloney? Just one moment. Thunder cracks, and a door bursts open. Appearing from the shadows, I see... Damien? Hello. It's... Damien. He looks completely different. No cloak, no Victorian-era clothing, no makeup. I wasn't planning to share this side of me until much later, but I'm not as goth as you think.
Oh, no.
I'm a systems administrator for the IT department of a realty company. I wear thin shoes to work, and I listen to Bruce Springsteen. I enjoy going to the hardware store and looking at storage solutions. And I volunteer at this animal shelter in my spare time. I'm boring. I'm fascinated with the Victorian history and the goth lifestyle. And that much is true. It's just not all that I am. And I need you to know that. Oh, I hate to kill the moment here, but there's some pressing business that needs attending to. Right. It's Duchess Cordelia. Again? Who's Duchess Cordelia? She's one of the pups. Gets out all the time. She somehow learned how to open the doors, and now she's unstoppable. When did she get out? This morning, I went to go sing sea shanties to the cats, and when I came back, she'd already bolted. I have to stay here with the pets, so I need you two to go find her. Of course. Where could she be?
Ugh.
She always ends up running off to the same places. Here, let me draw you a map. Mary starts scribbling on the back of a pet adoption form. She's very smart, ruthless even. You need to stay on your toes and get her back by sundown, or else she turns into a werewolf and starts eating people. What? You're a perfect little peach, Earth. You don't want her to be stuck outside when it's cold. Oh. I'll grab some treats and we can hit the road. Damien and I look over the map Mary created for us. Oh man, I'm Nerd's house. At least you're not other Nerd's house. Looks like you're moving up in the pecking order. Coffee Dad, Mary Sick Pad, Smalls, Dames, Other Nerd's House, Mario Batali, Kale. 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 Oh my god, that's funny. Congrats, kiddo. Where should we head first? Aquarium. Damien and I exit the parking lot and start driving toward town. I look over to him. He seems concerned. Shouldn't be too hard to find the Duchess, right? She's a pretty big pup. Mary wasn't kidding when she said the dog was smart. One time she correctly guessed the winner of the Kentucky Derby. It was a really great year for Bark, Bark, Bark. I need to go. I need to go. I don't know. What do you think our odds are, Earth? Gotta stay positive. My dad once told me, Earth, you can't shove raisins up your nose, and that hurt my feelings. I felt discouraged, but I kept a positive attitude, and you know what? I made it happen. Oh. It might have landed me in the ER and forced me to have 10 golden raisins removed from my nasal cavity. But on that day, I learned that anything is possible if you have a good attitude and abnormally large nostrils. Young children are really resistant, I suppose. Yes, young children. I was 16. Let's just hope for the best. We got this. Damien and I stop by the aquarium. Everything looks in order here, but it might help to get out of the car and take a look. These are penguins. Aquarium means aquatic animals. You seen anything? No dog here. Not even any sign of her. Do you know that penguins are considered the ghosts of the sea? They're not, because they're in Antarctica, not just the ocean. They swim around in the ocean, I guess. That makes them of the sea? No. No. Damien, I want to believe you so badly. Let's go to the softball field. We drive to the softball field. It looks like Craig's team is practicing. I wonder if any of the kids saw something. Greg spots us and jogs over, the softball bat slung over his shoulder.
Hey, bros, what's up?
Greg, you wouldn't happen to see a dog around here, have you?
One escaped from the animal shelter, and we're trying to locate her. I don't think so. Maybe one of the girls saw something.
Nice.
Girls! Hi, Amanda's dad. Hi, Lucian's dad.
We have names.
Girls, have you seen any dogs around? There was a big dog here just a few minutes ago. I don't think she had an owner, but he really wanted to play. He tried to play fetch with her, but she just took the softball and ran. I think she ate it, actually. She was a lot of dog. Here, take another softball. Might come in handy later. Many thanks, Craig.
We park in front of Matt's coffee shop and walk inside. It seems like a slow day. Matt sits behind the counter reading a book. Hey, Matt.
Oh,
Didn't expect to see you two today. What's up?
Huh.
Have you seen any stray dogs around?
Can't say I have. You're looking for one? Can you describe them to me? Enormous.
That pretty well covers it.
hey.
Ooh. I find strays digging for food scraps in the alley out back sometimes. I'll be sure to keep an eye out. We head back to the car. We arrive back at the Bayside. Just like old times, eh?
I remember it as if it were yesterday. I mean, earlier today.
So, what do you think? Any sign of the pooch?
None yet. Although, who knows if she made it into any of the... Made it onto any of these ships.
The Duchess would do that?
I wouldn't put it past her to know how to navigate in rough seas and without a compass. Very smart. Pops?
Damien and I turned to see my daughter. Amanda, what are you doing here?
Did you think I just stayed inside all day, vegging out on the couch and watching TV?
Oh, sorry. What are you doing?
I'm heading home to go veg out on the couch and watch TV. Had to get a burrito first.
Oh,
Young miss, have you seen a dog around here?
Hey!
You bet. I saw a Pomeranian with a bow around its neck. I saw a big old Doberman named Henry. There was a stroller full of Yorkies, a Greyhound, a Golden Retriever.
Did you see a Mastiff anywhere?
Sorry. You got it wrong, crows. Not ice. I would definitely have remembered that. I gotta run though. This Rito has about 10 minutes before the cheese breaks down the molecular structure of the tortilla and makes it all soggy. You understand. Rude.
I do.
oh,
Of course. Have a lovely evening, Miss Kitty. Miss Kitty is so fucking funny.
I fear that the hours are growing short. We must make haste.
Oh, wait, hold on. I fear that the hours are growing short. We must make haste if we're to find the Duchess by sundown.
Damien's looking more stressed out by the minute. I gotta think of something to lighten the mood. What kind of dog does a vampire have?
I would imagine it would be unwise for a vampire to take up the company of a smaller mammal for means of companionship. It would be too tempting.
Bloodhounds. I was gonna say bloodhound, Damien.
Ah, yes, haha.
Jeez. keep reading Damien's directions from the map as we drive around town. Oopsies! We drive through the cul-de-sac and everything seems to be pretty normal. It looks like Brian's doing some yard work. We pull into Brian's driveway and hop out.
I don't know about that.
Hey! Don't step on the grass! I just mowed! Have you seen any unusual activity in the area today? Aside from your underwater lawn. Oh, here we go. How dare you? I take my lawn care very seriously. Earth, please. You haven't seen a dog run through here, have you?
I don't know.
Well, a few hours ago I heard Maxwell barking at something. When I came outside, my garden had been torn to shreds. It's going to take forever to retill the soil. That could be a dog or a rather feisty raccoon. Whatever it was, it must have been hungry. I told him at tomatoes. I'm very sorry. I've lost it. I'm very sorry to hear about your garden. If you need assistance restoring it to its former glory, please don't hesitate to contact me. Will do, buddy. Good luck finding that dog.
Oh no.
She's probably still hungry. I wonder if she's looking for more food elsewhere. We head back inside the coffee spoon. Hey Matt, guys, I think I may have seen that dog you're looking for.
Oh my.
You did. A brown mastiff. Size of a house? Yeah. We saw it digging through the trash in the back. It ran away when I tried to get closer though. Did you see what direction it ran in? That thinks for a second. Hey. Might have been running east, I think. That pup tore through 3 pans of old grateful banana bread. Want to take some for the road, just in case? Sure thing. Matt packages up a slice. Thanks for the slice, the road slice. This grateful banana bread is gonna be so good. I think he meant to give it to you for the dog. Right, I meant it's gonna be so good for the dog to eat. I feel like we're on the right track. You think? If we keep this up, we'll find the Duchess in no time. Hey, if you like dogs so much, why don't you have any? Lucian is severely allergic. I wouldn't put him through that. But there are still dogs in my life, so for that, I'm grateful. There's about to be one more dog in your life, buddy. Splendid attitude. Let's not waste any more time. Verily. So if he went east, then he would have went back to the cul-de-sac. We arrive at the cul-de-sac to find everything looking normal except, uh-oh, Hugo's front door is wide open. She can open doors. This is classic Duchess Cordelia. Telltale sign. Be sure to approach with caution. Whatever goes down in there, I've got your back. We creep up to the porch and step inside. They are sitting in the center of Hugo's living room, like she owns the damn place. It's one of the biggest dogs I've ever seen. Well, she hasn't broken anything in here yet. Wonderful. Now all we have to do is get this leash on her before she tries to escape again. Get out of here before Hugo comes home. Easy peasy. Duchess, come here. Duchess eyes Damien warily. As he approaches, she begins to growl. She's on her guard. We need another plan. I reach into my pocket, pull out the slice of grateful banana bread Matt gave me. Duchess sniffs the air and hones in on the bread. Come here, girl. Nice and easy. Got some yummy, homemade, vegan, and possibly gluten-free banana bread. If that's what you're into. Duchess cautiously approaches me and gives the bread a good sniff before gently taking it from my hand and dropping it on the ground. Like dogs always do for some reason, she curls up and starts munching on the bread. Success! Damien walks up behind the Duchess and attaches the leash to her collar. She immediately notices and starts whining. It's time to go home now, Duchess. Damien gives a tug on the leash. She won't move.
Huh.
Duchess, what happened to our rapport? You and I used to be bosom buddies. She still doesn't move. She's huge. There's no way we could even try to lift her. Well, this is a weird situation to be in. I think we're literally trespassing at our friend's house with this large dog. What are you nerds doing? Oh. What are you nerds doing? Sorry. Wrong guy. Ernest stands in the doorway with a plate of pizza rolls. What flavor pizza rolls are those? Pepperoni blast? Nice. The Duchess notices Ernest and starts pulling against the leash. Why is this dog in my house? It's so long. The Duchess suddenly breaks free from Damien's grip and hurtles towards Ernest. Ah! Ernest and the Duchess fall to the ground. Pizza rolls fly everywhere. This is bad. Ernest, are you okay? Ernest feeds the Duchess a pizza roll. Hey, she likes pizza rolls. Ernest sits up, but the dog keeps licking his face. Oh. Hey. Hugo stands at the door, looking like he's at a loss for words.
Sweet manchego.
Why are you guys? Whose dog is this? It's a long story, but it involves a large dog who knows how to open doors. Hugo, may I present to you Duchess Cordelia? How do you do? We're friends. The Duchess looks at Ernest's face. She's from the local animal shelter. She got out and we've been chasing her all around town. Your house was her final stop. Dad, can we keep her? Ernest, I don't know if we're set up to take care of her.
Whoa!
Wait, did you just call me Dad? Come on, please. Look how cute she is. Hugo sighs. We had been talking about adopting a dog for a while. But you have to promise me you'll take care of her. Yeah, I'll give her all the pizza rolls her little heart desires. I suddenly remember what's on the back of this map, and I pull a pen out of my pocket. Got the forms ready for you if you're interested. I'll even waive the adoption fee since you know we technically broke into your household.
Hey!
Well, alright. It's a deal. Hugo steps onto the porch with us and signs the form while Ernest plays with the Duchess inside. He sure seems to be happy with his new friend.
Ah!
I know. He called me Dad. Can you believe it? Damien places a hand on Hugo's shoulder. I certainly can. I think this will be really good for Ernest. It should teach him some responsibility. Should probably lock into getting better locks on your doors, though. The Duchess is a wily one, but do right by her, and she'll love you too forever. Thank you. And long story short, the Duchess now lives in a happy home, and neither of us were charged for breaking and entering. So, all in all, I think it was a fine day's work. Nice work, you two. Earth, you could be a valuable asset to our team of volunteers. You know, if you ever feel like petting some puppies, hit me up. Mary, I always feel like petting puppies.
Ah.
Good to know. Well, I'll catch you fellas later. Mary starts to leave. And one last thing.
Ah.
Damien's been telling me about you. But he finally brought you around. Oh, yeah. Damien's my special boy. I love him. We go way back, and I got a vested interest in his health, success, and well-being. If you ever heard him.
Oh.
Mary,
Hey.
you can fill in the blanks. A gulp. Yes, ma'am. Mary leaves me alone with Damien. So, about the whole God thing, I completely understand if you aren't interested in me anymore. What? Am I missing something here?
Oh no.
I'm not the cool goth prince. I'm boring. I own 5 pairs of tennis shoes. I wear them glasses. Don't you care? He looks so nervous. Damien. Have fun with movie night. Do you really think I only like you because of all the goth stuff? That's all cool. But the best thing about you is how passionate you are about the things you love. History, art, Victorian fashion, dogs, storage solutions. It doesn't matter what it is, you care, and that's awesome. And also, the glasses are very cute. You don't think I'm boring at all? If you're boring, you know, I don't know what that makes me. I spend too much time online shopping for flashlights. I get excited to mow my lawn on Saturdays. I get cranky about commercials being too loud. I've even been thinking about making my own peanut butter. Making my own peanut butter is so fun. Making my own peanut butter is actually something where it made me feel bad because I read that and I was like, that's cool though. Oh no. Then maybe we can be boring together? It would never be boring if it was with you. Damien suddenly closes the gap between us and pulls me into a hug. He buries his face into my shoulder. His hair smells like lavender and rosemary. I was so scared you wouldn't like me. Quite the opposite. Damien pulls away for a second and looks me in the eyes. Without the colored contacts, his eyes are so dark and soulful. May I kiss you? I believe I have my answer then. He smiles slightly and leans in, giving me a gentle kiss. Damien pulls away and gives me an intense look. Do you want to help me take care of the puppies? Yes. Damien and I arrive back at the cul-de-sac, our fingers intertwined. Like a proper gentleman, he walks me to my doorstep. This was lovely. Thank you for understanding. Thank you for everything. I'm very happy I can be myself around you. I'm glad, but I have one request. What is that? can we keep sending each other letters? But of course. Damien kisses me one last time before turning around and heading home. Amanda runs back to the couch from the window and tries to look as nonchalant as possible.
Hello, Father. I was sitting here on the couch the entire time.
Hi, Amanda.
So, are you guys like starting a vampire coven together?
Oh, plot twist. Mothman. Damien's actually Mothman. I didn't see it coming either.
Genius. Well, whatever's happening, I'm glad you two are happy. You deserve it, Dad.
Aw, shucks. I'm gonna head to bed. Catch you in the morning?
Sure thing.
I make my way to my room and fall into my bed with my heart full, excited for the days to come.
That was just bricky. Bricky as in the Victorian term for good.
Whew, I think I have everything finally set up. Amanda should be here any minute now. I think that's her car in the driveway. Okay, gotta act natural. Be cool, Earth, be cool. Amanda walks through the door with a suspicious look on her face.
Hey, Dad.
Off to a good start.
Something fishy?
Rats. Sorry, sweetie, it's the feds. The life of crime is finally catching up to you. I tried to send them in a different direction, but even I'm no match for the power and funding of the US government.
Well, if they think they're gonna take me alive, they got another thing coming.
I'm kidding, you're right. I have a little surprise for you.
Aww. Yeah, I can tell you're very bad at lying.
Amanda, my dear, would you care to join me in the kitchen?
Father, it would fill my heart with glee.
I lead Amanda over to the kitchen table, where a present lies covered under a tablecloth. It's nothing special, but I wanted to get you a little something. You graduated high school last week. And I know you told me not to make a big deal about it, but...
Dad,
I dramatically whipped the cloth off the table. Amanda's jaw drops.
Hey!
No way!
I figured you probably won't be able to get cable in the dorm, so I thought it might be nice to take a piece of home with you.
A DVD box set of Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers. This is all 19 seasons!
And bonus material, including commentary with actual ghosts featured on the show.
Dad, I love this. Thank you!
She gives me a big hug. I'm glad you like it. Hey, you want to hang out with me in the backyard for a bit? Toss the old pigskin or something?
Totally.
I follow Amanda to the back door.
Oh.
What?
I didn't think that through. You told me not to make a big deal, but you seem to have forgotten that my entire mission in life is to make a big deal out of your accomplishments. So consider this your graduation party. Surprise!
Dad? Everyone's here.
Well, yeah, everyone wanted to come and support you.
Is that a mac and cheese bar?
Sure is. Fully customizable, down to the type of mac. And there's an ice cream cake. The good kind, with the crunchies in the middle.
Yeah!
I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything. Just go have fun with your pals, alright? I'm so proud of you, Amanda. Amanda smiles and runs to her friends. I should make the rounds and make sure everyone's having a good time. But first, mac and cheese. I walk over to Mary, who's having a lively conversation with Amanda.
We have a really fluffy Samoyed right now. His name's Harold. Loves belly rubs. He always tries to lick your face if you get too close. Mrs. Christensen, thank you so much for telling me in great detail about every single dog currently at the animal shelter. Please tell me about the Afghan with 3 legs again.
Hey.
Sure. Quadra, we call him. It's one of those ironic nicknames. That's so fucked up, dude. You know, if you're really interested, I could probably steal one for you. Really? But I could get you in to meet all of them. We could always use extra hands around the shelter. And if those extra hands happen to steal a dog...
I'm glad you two are able to bond over cute dogs. Really warms my heart.
Dad, we're having a moment. Hey, sailor. Your kid's a good egg. Where's your goth prince? You two are usually attached to the hips these days.
He's around.
Stellar.
Mary turns her attention to Amanda.
It's not too hard to sneak a dog into college. Trust me, I did it plenty back in the day. At one point, I had 3 cats living in my dorm.
I decided to leave them to it. All of a sudden, a huge dog leaps up into my arms.
Duchess!
Hugo and Ernest run up to me. The Duchess gives my face a few broad licks and hops down.
We're working on that. Got her in a disciplinary class. She's a wild spirit who runs where she may.
I don't mind at all. Looks like the 3 of you are getting along nicely.
She's a valuable addition to the clan. If I hold up my homework in front of her, she'll eat it.
Cool.
We'll deal with that later.
Duchess Cordelia spots a squirrel and darts across the yard. Ernest follows her, laughing.
She's actually been a lot more manageable lately. I think taking care of the dog is good for him. Thanks for breaking into my house, I guess.
Anytime.
Earth!
Brian, you made it.
I don't pass upon good mark.
What do you think of the party?
It's not bad.
Just not bad?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Don't let him bait you. Don't let him bait you. Thank you for the lovely compliment. Daisy trots up.
Hi, Amanda's dad.
Hey, Brian's daughter. See how that feels?
This is a really great party. Thanks so much for inviting us.
You're very welcome, tiny child who knows how to pay a compliment. Brian and I, oh, guys, this isn't over.
Hey, bro.
Bro.
This is a real rager. Taking our older age into consideration.
I'm trying to be in bed at a reasonable hour tonight. Don't get me too wild.
Hey!
Don't worry, dude. I'll keep an eye on your fruit punch intake. You know, I'm really glad we're bros again. Let's hit the gym sometime soon, huh?
Sure thing, dude. Briar and Hazel peek out behind Craig. Hi, little ones.
Hello. Hiya. Thank you for all that ice cream cake. Wait, girls, how much of that did you eat? Briar ate 4 pieces. Ask any witness. No, I didn't. Hazel ate 4 pieces and wants to pin it on me because we look alike. I have your face. Nobody will ever believe you. Oh, boy.
I'll let you guys figure this out. Good seeing you, Craig. Let's hang soon, yeah?
Bro,
Totally. Tell Amanda congrats for us. Looks like you've settled into this neighborhood quite nicely.
Yep, couldn't ask for a better cul-de-sac.
Oh.
Well, I'm glad. Hopefully we'll see you at more church events. We've got a big schedule planned for the rest of the year.
Sure thing, Joseph.
And maybe if you aren't doing anything later, we could hang out sometime.
Sure, Joseph, that'd be great.
Well, see you later.
Hugo comes up to me with a plate of mac and cheese.
The perfect cheddar to mac ratio. Beautiful work, Earth.
Thanks, Hugo.
You know, I'm really pleased to see Amanda going to her dream school. I'm glad she turned it around for finals.
Me too. That scholarship money will really help.
Amanda walks by and pretends not to see Hugo.
Amanda, come say hi to your old teacher.
Hey! Congratulations on graduating. I know you're gonna do great things in art school.
Pew!
Haha, yeah, thanks. Amanda starts to back away. Wait, I just realized you're not my teacher anymore, so I don't have to be afraid of talking to you. You no longer hold power over me.
Hey,
You're right. Go forth, adult. I can no longer give you detention. Yeah, I'm gonna break anything I want. There's nothing you can do about it. Are you still mad about that time I gave you a detention for breaking my globe? No.
yes.
And I'll have you know that the globe didn't even fit through the basketball hoop in the first place, so she'll fit into college just fine. Hey.
Hey.
Oh?
Robert gestures vaguely to the snack table. Good stuff. Yep. See you later.
Hey.
Hey, man. Matt. Let me know when Amanda leaves for college. I'll have a fresh batch of grateful banana bread ready for her. Thank you. I know she'll love that.
Hey, Amanda's dad.
I turned to spot Lucian walking up to me. Yes, Lucian? Thanks for inviting me to your party. Anytime, bud. I know we had a rocky start, but I'm glad to know you. I hope you know how much your dad cares about you. Yeah. My dad's had a rough couple years, and I know that it must not have been easy to raise me alone. He's kind of a weird guy, but I love him a lot, and it seems like you make him happy. So, you're cool in my book. Thank you, Lucy. That means a lot to me. Sure. Let me know if you want to give you a stick and poke sometime. Thanks for coming by, Lucian. See you around, Earth. As the party starts to wind down, I take a seat on our back porch step. The sun is setting and everyone seems to have eaten their fill. Amanda wanders over and sits down next to me.
Killer party, Pops.
What could I say? I was inspired.
So, I also have something for you.
For me? Why?
Not to be completely genuine about my feelings for once or anything, but growing up wasn't easy. But it could have been a lot harder if it wasn't for you. Dad, you've been there for me through everything. There's been times in my life when you were my only friend. I was really scared of going to college and being so far away from you, but I realized that everything you've done for me has been to prepare me for this, and I'm ready. I wouldn't be who I am today without you.
Don't cry. Don't cry. I swear to God, Earth, if you cry again.
You're the best, Dad. I love you.
And I'm crying.
Anyway, that was enough emotional vulnerability for one day. Present time. Amanda hands me a tiny wrapped package. I tear the wrapping off to find a framed picture of me and Amanda. It's us. Kinda shocking all our photo albums are just pictures of me, huh? I figured we needed at least one photo together before I left. Amanda, thank you. Watching you grow up has been the happiest experience of my life. You're such a talented, intelligent young woman, and I'm so excited to see what the future holds for you. Knock 'em dead, kid. Always do. Amanda and I share a hug. This is only the beginning, Pops. Plenty more memories for us down the road. Memories to make and stuff to break, right? I can't fucking read.
Aww.
I'm gonna break so much stuff. Intentionally and unintentionally. You're probably gonna have to pay for most of it. It would be my honor. Amanda hops up. Looks like someone's been waiting to talk to you. Glance over to the back of the yard, where Damien is sitting on a bench beneath our cherry blossom tree. He smiles at me. I'll leave you to it. Me and the Emmas are gonna go get ice cream. Love ya, Pops. Amanda runs off to join her friends. I take a seat next to Damien as the last guests make their way out of the party.
Huh.
Did you know that in the Victorian era they would call benches seedy boys? That's the wrong voice. Did you know that in the Victorian era they would call benches seedy boys? There we go. That's right. What? Really? I'm kidding, Earth. But what if? It's good to see you in your civvies again. Thank you. I had the revelation the other day, Earth, and I think it was largely due to your continued influence upon me. There was a version of myself that might have been embarrassed to show you my true form. My information technology form. But what you said about me, how my passion was what you truly admired, that emboldened me to feel like myself, regardless of how I chose to dress and act. Instead of separate entities, there are simply different facets of myself. A three-dimensional human being with his own thoughts, wants, and needs. I love dressing the way that I do, but feeling constricted by what I thought was my own personal brand made me lose sight of why I did it in the first place. To make myself happy. I place my hand on Damien's and feel a light squeeze. Looking up, I'm greeted by Damien's warm smile. I'm trying to be more comfortable with who I am, rather than dwelling on who I could be to other people. I can't stop smiling. I'm so proud of him. Damien, I'm so happy you've realized that you can be a dog-loving goth. Me too, Earth. Me too. I feel myself inching closer and closer to Damien. I go to brush a lock of hair out of his face, and I'm shocked at how soft it is. How is your hair so soft? Dog shampoo. I keep running and my hands through his hair as he leans closer to me, placing a hand on the side of my face. He strokes my cheek with his thumb. You know, public displays of affection were considered scandalous in Victorian era. Damien pulls me in for a kiss, but I think I can make an exception for you. Hey! A good hour and a half stream. I could have prolonged it, but I really needed to end this series because I was not doing it at all. And I was feeling really bad about not doing it. So it was good to just do this last one. Finish it up. I can hold space and oh, it's going faster and faster. Hell yeah. That's Dream Daddy, guys. That's the stream for today. I have now finished that. It's off of my to-do list. The next thing that I have to stream, of course, is going to be my bartending stream. I'll work on what I'm gonna need for it to have it ready by next weekend. And yeah, we'll do a bartending stream, our quarterly bartending stream that you guys have gained access to via the donations that you've made to our charity drive. There was one of the milestones for me to do a quarterly bartending stream, and looky, we made it there. So we are going to do our second quarterly bartending stream next weekend. On top of that, there are a bunch of milestones. There are a bunch of milestones to have done, that we have done, that we are to do. The most recent one that we have passed is the couch co-op stream with Timothy. We will be doing a split fiction that is coming to you whenever Tim is feeling less sick. He has not been feeling very well this week, but I think we know how we're going to accomplish doing it now, so that's good. So yeah, maybe that's next weekend too. We'll see. I'm not gonna promise that. I'm gonna promise you that next weekend we're going to do our quarterly bartending stream. Yeah. So with all that said, for those of you watching the stream, watch the VOD, thank you very much. I hope it's entertaining. I will be back next weekend for that quarterly bartending stream. I also know I'm probably not going to be able to stream on Friday. Depending on how things settle, I might be able to stream late on Saturday. I'll definitely be able to stream on Sunday. You might see me twice on Sunday. If I can make things work out correctly. You might see me before Friday too. If things shake out that way, don't plan on it, because I am also doing college classes. So yeah, keep all that in mind. And until next time, please give to the ASAN through our Tiltify. We are doing this. We are raising money for the ASAN, that is the Autistic Self-Advocacy Network. We are making sure that people with autism have self-determination, that we we are doing research that is beneficial, not detrimental, that we are making laws that are beneficial, not detrimental to the lives and quality of life of people with autism. It's very important. I have a nephew that has autism. He is one of the coolest motherfuckers I know. And he would not have had as good of a life as he has had so far if we didn't have this knowledge base about autism that we have. So it's really important for us to have that knowledge base and to expand that knowledge base even further to bring even higher quality of life to people with autism. So yeah, give some money. If you give $5 right now, you can actually redeem me doing 10 push-ups. That's 2 push-ups per dollar, guys. And you can do that, and when you do that, they're just going to stack up. I'm not redeeming any of them until the first exercise stream that we do. The first weekly exercise stream, which is not the next milestone, but the one after that. So there's like $225 roughly that can go towards push-ups and really fuck my life before that very first exercise stream. I'm just saying. You want to put me at a push-up deficit that I have to pay back to people? Do it, bro. Do it. $5, easy. A bunch of people get $5, so easy. You can also vote towards what our TTRPG one-shot is going to be. Right now, Echo Protocol is winning, but the Ghibli Fantasy is making its way up. There's also some talk about maybe a big donation going towards the murder mystery. So if you don't want the murder mystery to win, maybe you should donate to that $1,000 goal before Timmy gets his grubby hands on it. Just saying. But all that said, I've talked enough. We have done the until next time, so now I must say goodbye.